everyone and welcome to my channel. I would just like to say, could you just imagine this for 1 minute? Being able to take the homeless off the street and put them into the hotels and not allowing illegal immigration to be in the hotels. What we could actually do is take them out and put our homeless in there instead. Like, could you imagine for a minute if we could actually do that? I know we can't, but could you imagine how great that would be? The thing is, okay, I've heard people say that the government works for the people. I mean, if that was actually true, wouldn't you think that we would have a say in the things we do if the government worked for us? We don't have zero say in anything, and I'm trying to work out, how does the government work for us? They don't. That's the answer. They don't work for us. We work for them because the taxpayers pay their taxes, keep paying their taxes, and in return, what do we get? Nothing. Just keep paying and keep paying and keep paying. But do we get a say in anything? That's the question. No. Do we get asked, do we want illegal immigration in our country? No. Do we get asked for anything that goes on in the UK? Do we get asked? Do they put up a poll and say, okay, so you need to vote for this and vote for that, and whoever gets the most votes on whatever the subject is, then that's how it goes to the majority? No. So how, it's not the government that's working for us, in my opinion anyway, it's us working for them. And it really gets me annoyed because the people who paying their taxes, going out to work really hard, don't get a say in where their money goes. You know, they don't get a say where their money goes. They're just a slave to the system. You know, and it's quite sad, and it really makes my blood boil in some ways, because if that's our money, then we should have a right to know where our money and who's it going to, and we should have a say. And time again, we're just ignored by the government. You know, it really makes me angry. And you know, at the end of the day, even that petition that was done to get Steimer out, that millions had signed, it got a brief talking about in Parliament, but nothing was done after that, was it? That's another thing that gets ignored. You know, do petitions work? That's what my question is today as well. Do petitions work? No, not in my opinion, because it don't matter if there's a petition or not. The fact is, you could do the petition. It doesn't actually mean that anything's going to get done about it. Yes, it can get talked about, but that's as far as it goes. Nothing actually gets done about it though. So people say, sign this petition for that, sign this petition for the other. Where does it end up in the end? They'll have a brief talk about it, but apart from that, it just gets forgotten about, because they just want to show the people, oh look, we've had a little chat, you know, we've done what the people wanted, and then it just gets brushed aside, under the carpet it goes, like everything else, basically. So, you know, the government doesn't work for us, you know, and it's quite sad really, because we should have a say. We are the people. We are the people, you know. And I'd like to say that we should be proud of our government, proud of our country. But at the moment, not many people feel that way at all. They're actually very angry. No one should be feeling angry. that we aren't heard. We should be feeling like we are heard, you know. And when we're unhappy about something, we should be heard what we're upset about or what we're angry about and get it fixed. But the system isn't broken like people think. It was set up like that in the first place. So it wasn't a broken system. It was set up to be like that, so that nobody gets what they want. Everyone feels angry, you know. That's what they wanted all along. They just want people to feel like that, you know. And we give them the votes and we give them, you know, that to, you know, govern us, so that we could hopefully think that they're going to do best by us. But they actually don't. They're letting down so many people over and over again. And it's just angering people to go onto the streets to protest, you know, when it's not needed. But the system isn't broken. It's already set up like that just to get people, you know, thinking it's a broken system, but it's set up. That's how it was meant to be all along. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comments. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for listening. Bye bye.